Happy New Year. God, 2019. It's been a whole year since I've seen your beautiful faces. Very excited for you guys to watch this video today. Stuck to the plan again. When I stick to the plan, it works in my benefit. We're going live soon. We got a really good year ahead of us. I'm very excited for what's to come. Hope you guys enjoy the video. BTBT, this is the game plan, guys, from pre-market. This thing could get a morning spike. It has the last few days in a row. We'll see if this one can break $3. It needs a volume to come in and break that $3 level. We might see it pull back a little bit to the trend line, 275, 280. That's going to be around where the trend line is. PRAN is at 225 right now. All right, BTBT, we got a big sell-off there. Let me try to scoop this up. I like big sell-offs. That's fear, the emotions of fear. I like to buy fear. All right, it took me out 278. This is a level where it's going to start getting a little bit of support. Here's the thing, I really want you guys to note this as well. When you gradually and slowly come down to support areas, that's much worse than having a huge sell-off. So we had a big sell-off about 15 cents right there. I love what they call a wash, so buying the wash when it sells off really quick. You always want to play into other people's emotions. So when stocks are going up, 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 and people are buying, they're thinking it's going to go up forever, that's when you short. When stocks sell off really strong, and it's like, oh my gosh, let me panic sell, this is going down, that's when you buy. I could add to this if we're going to get that $3 break. Let's see what it's going to do around here. We're retesting the high of day. I'm going to sell right here. It's a little stagnant. But that's how we do it, baby. We buy at the bottom, we sell at the top. I don't like how it's just sitting stagnant around the open of the day. I want it to break through strong. Now we're getting it. I sold a little too early. Guys, I hope you're banking on this. Went over this straight from pre-market, baby. We drew the trend line in pre-market. We said, okay, this is coming right down to this trend line. Every morning for the last few days, we've seen a morning spike, retrace the trend line. Morning spike, retrace the trend line. Morning spike, potentially. I bought right at the trend line. Volume came in, I sold right around that 290 level. I always sell too soon. I should have scaled out or even added to that position because, of course, there's definitely more room here. And it could continue to work right now as well. It needs to hold the open, which is getting a little testy right here. Opens right at 293, and there it goes, selling right underneath it. So that's why you always got to take profits along the way, and that's why I was more inclined to sell my entire position because I'm trading with the amount of shares I'm going to be trading when I open up live. And 300 shares, scaling out of that, Scaling out 300 shares, 300 is not a lot. If I had like 1,000 shares, 2,000 shares, scaling out would make a little bit more sense. I certainly wish that I could here. I want to start sizing in, but I don't want to size in so where it affects my emotions. That's where I went wrong when I funded before. I was going too heavy, and when you go in heavy sometimes, it really affects your decision making. It affects your trading, affects your plan that you formulate even before you get into the trade. So I'm trying to trade with an amount that I can be relaxed about and just stick with the plan, not have to worry about the emotions as much. Also, when I go live here shortly, I'm just going to be trading once or twice. Before I was over trading, revenge trading, doing way too much trading. I'm making my plan in pre-market, and I'm trading that plan. I'm doing pretty well with it. That was VTVT. What else is moving? We got PRAN trying to get a little bounce off of that support that we had marked off in pre-market. Now, why is that support? It's support because it is the 200-day moving average, guys. If you don't have that on your charts, you need to. 200-day is a really strong level of support and resistance, and that's why we're seeing the bounce off of that from pre-market and from right now. Get a little bounce at that level. Is it going to hold above that level? I'm not sure. We'll see. But that is why PRAN was bouncing around this level, and that was probably the best trade in pre-market. I try to avoid pre-market illiquidity there, but that was probably the best trade, and also picking it up, for a little bit of scalp right there. CCCL, this one is rocking and rolling, and this was on our watch list as well this morning. What's going on here? There's no news. On Monday, this one spiked and consolidated, held its gains very well. It's actually sustained its move, gapping up a little bit in pre-market, and then continuing with this breakout as a continuation play. At this point on CCCL, I feel like I'd be chasing it from 72 cents up to 226. I'm probably going to avoid trading this one unless I had shorts, of course, which is hard to borrow on TD Ameritrade. But we went over all these stocks in pre-market. I told you guys that VTVT was probably my favorite. Traded just out of the gates like we said we were going to, right off of that support level. And that's what I want to do when I go live here. I want to have the plan and trade the plan. Because before I was not only just trading the plan, I was trading anything and everything. If I saw something else pop up like CCCL, I'd be all over it, trying to buy it off the VWAP or buying it off a pre-market support here at 210. I was just trading everything, just way too much. I've noticed myself trading pretty well when I have my plan from pre-market. I sit down and write all this out, and then I go over it with you guys, and then I trade that because I have very defined risk, a very defined risk. If VTVT wasn't going to work out, then I was going to cut below the support area. And actually, right now, VTVT is coming on back down. That's why you always take profits along the way. That's something else that's good to focus on as well. Always taking profits off the table, just a partial. If you're taking 25%, 50%, 75%, you're guaranteed to make money even if it ends up, coming back down like VTVT if you take profits along the way. But with that being said, guys, that's going to end the trading day today. Just the one trade. I have an exclusive offer still going into the New Year's. I want to make sure you guys take advantage of it. It's going to be in the description below. I know some of you have already coming into the new year, but the scanners I use, you can find these stocks every single day yourself. We got a 30 for 30 deal going on. You spend 30 bucks, you get these scanners for a whole month. Trust me, that is a deal. I guarantee no other scanner is doing that. So it's strictly designed for your benefit. I want you guys to take advantage of it. Go sign up for that. Get your new year started off right. Thank you so much for being a part of Everyday Trading. And guys, we will see you tomorrow.